In lockdown, I felt scared and confused, for I didn't understand what Corona was about at first until my mum explained about it and what it could do.
A bubble up is being like, it's like it changed my life basically, because I could meet new friends and then see a few of my old friends again. It's just that all year 6 people which have been in coronavirus lockdown is all in the same boat.
My name's Buzz. I'm from an organisation called Think Forward, and this project is called Images of Transition, and it's a photography project working with 2 fantastic photographers, Claire and Henry.
I'm working with a group of really lovely kids in the Blackpool area of Claremont, covering the transition from junior school to high school and what it might mean to those children, this year particularly with the pandemic, and those kids perhaps missing out on leaving junior school and heading to high school without traditional sort of saying goodbye and things. I particularly think, obviously as a photographer, how powerful photography can be to explore your own story.
We've done a variety of things aiming towards the Arts Award. So the young people have made some camera obscuras, which were wearable cameras, so they could understand how a camera works with a small hole at the back, and it projected the shadow images onto the inside of the camera so they could get to see how a camera worked. They then did some cyanotypes, so they understood how light sensitive materials worked. So then they've seen the camera, they've seen light sensitive materials. So, they had a sort of rounded understanding of what photography was.
Second day of the workshops, we did a photography walk from the junior school to the high school, and we looked at that change of routes that you might have perhaps from being a younger child to an older child, and really looked at the things that we might see along the way to do with colour and shape and perspective, and perhaps looking at those things as a visual language of transition and new routes and new walks into that new phase of life. So it felt really exciting to get those kids out, looking around themselves in a space they might just take for granted normally, and those things that we might not ordinarily look at, but a photograph can do that, allow us to see things in a different way. So yeah, it felt really, really good.
As part of an Arts Award Explore. So the young people have been uploading their evidence on a new online learning platform for Blackpool called Blackpool City of Learning, providing evidence, getting badges. They've been asked to upload photos, been asked to comment on the learning and the journey that they've had in the arts.
So our members have really enjoyed the process, they've really had great fun on the project. You've seen them kind of explore their own identity in different ways, looking at their own image, and identity becomes such an important part of their lives as they move into secondary school. We've kind of seen them get really excited about different aspects of photography, but also growing confidence. So they're able to share some of their feelings and thoughts about moving into a new school or about where they live. And some of those young people that we wouldn't expect to be speaking in a room full of their peers, they have.
This has helped me get not being scared, I guess, of and not being as emotional as I was, because I missed my old junior school and I was really scared.
So as COVID and the lockdown happened, much of my photography work dropped off. I generally document community events and work with socially based projects, and so everything was cancelled. Working in this bubble and being very interested in collaboration anyway and exchange and what it can be has been really valuable. Working with Henry and the Magic Club Laura and Buzz with Blackpool City of Learning, it feeds into the sort of practice that I'm interested in anyway, which is social and socially based and socially engaged. So it's felt very powerful to be able to come in and see some of these kids.
Just want the weeks go by and hope it'll be back to normal when I go back to high school.
I'm from Think Forward, and we've been working collaboratively with 2 professional photographers and also the Magic Club. It's given us a real opportunity to work with the young people in developing and testing the online platform, in providing evidence towards our Arts Award Explore, and also to test new ways of working throughout this time of COVID-19.
It feels really good in the place of COVID and lockdown, because it gives me a chance to actually socialise with people.
It's been a great opportunity for our young people to work with new partners, so with local professional photographers, with Think Forward, with a new platform, and it's been great for their aspiration to see local people doing professional jobs that they might want to do in the future.